Good afternoon. It's Thursday, April 3rd. I had to think about that for a minute. Runfitness.com, and I'm getting ready to go out for a run. I've got a race in 2 days. So I've been having, I haven't talked about this before, but I've been having muscle stiffness in my legs when I run. Only when I run. Not when I walk, not when I talk, not when I do my regular stuff. Only when I run. So I've been struggling with this for the past couple years, and I've been seeking advice here and there from different people. I went to a physical therapist earlier this week, and he recommended me doing some different type exercises. One of the exercises was a lunge, like a, I don't know, like when you're doing squats, except it's lunges. So what you're doing is you're leaning forward and you're striking your heel to the ground like this, and then you go forward and you take steps like this. You go, and then you take another step. You do it similar like that, except you lean your body over like that, something similar to that. I'll have to get with him again and try to figure out exactly how to do it. Also, I wanted to try some of this stuff to alleviate the stiffness in my thighs, because just in the past year, my thighs have been tightening up on me while I run. This is electrolytes. So I talked to numerous of people, including the physical therapist, and he recommended this. Not this brand specifically, but he recommended more electrolytes. So I'm going to try this and see if it alleviates. It's got potassium, magnesium, and some other high in sodium, and different types of things that will stimulate the muscles. So I'm going to give it a go on this one, and if it works, hallelujah, because that's what I've been looking for, something to work. And I'm going to try to beat my time from 2 years ago. It's going to be Harkers Island, North Carolina. 2 years ago, I did remarkable time. I ran the race in a little under an hour. It was a 10K, and that's 6.25 miles. There's plenty of other runners out there better than me that can beat that. But for my age, which is 60, although there are older people than me, I've seen people 80 years old, believe it or not, 85 years old. I saw an 85-year-old woman one time. I saw an 80-year-old man, and I'll never forget this race. It was in Winston-Salem, and we were going neck and neck, this 80-year-old man. And I thought we were running in the rain because it was a rainy day, and I thought I had left him behind. Well, the finish line, I crossed the finish line, and shortly after I crossed the finish line, and there he was following me, and it was like, where did he come from? I thought I had him beat like a long time ago. So he was joking around that he caught up with me, because I got slower toward the end of the race and he got faster. So, and this was an 80-year-old guy. So it sort of tripped me out. And then there was a woman. So I've had some older people, older than myself, beat me, but they were probably lifelong runners or something like that. And then I had like this real fat guy or whatever. So runners come in all different shapes and sizes. So they don't all have to be skinny, and they don't have to be young. They can be any age. So that's the cool thing about running. Comes in all shapes and sizes, any age. Kids out there running, anybody can run. Fat people, skinny people, short people, tall people. But anyway, I'm going to give this a go, the one I just told you about. And it's getting ready to be crunch time here. I've already done some of my rings about half-assed. I need to do the exercise ring. I hadn't even done that. But the other boot ring and the stand ring, about halfway done. So I'm going to get this in hopefully before it gets dark. 7:02. It'll be dark before I'm done. But we're going to knock it out, and I'll catch up with you in just a bit. Getting pretty close to sunset here at Merle. It's a little late, but it might get dark before I'm done, but we're still going to knock it out. So it's a pretty day. It's been a pretty day all along. It's been about 70 degrees out here today. You know. So it's right here at dusk. It's nice and cool. And so we're just going to knock out this run. Here's the water fountain here. It's real nice out here. You know, there's some ducks. There's a little duckies over there. Little duckies. Cool stuff. Nice little pond. But I've enjoyed living out here while I've been here without moving. It's just kind of need more excitement. But I'm going to hit this trail, and I've showed you a video numerous of times. This trail, so I'm going to hit it. I've showed you plenty of times the trails, you know. I showed you what it looked like. Here's the pond across the street, right here. So I'm just going to begin on this street, on this sidewalk right here, about where that white car is at. I'm going to run down, and I'm going to hit some areas that I've shown you before in previous videos. But we're going to hit it right here at the sunset. Sunset in Myrtle Beach, baby. Sunset in Myrtle Beach, baby. Yeah. It's dusk time. So we're going to knock this sucker out. Here's the street right here. All the way down the street. This long sidewalk right here. This is where I started 1 million times. This long sidewalk. So, this thing lasts forever, this baby does. But anyway, I'm going to pick up the pace right here. This is where I'm going to start my run. 7:07. So, catch back up with you soon. Here's a view of the Myrtle Beach Causeway. I'm only a couple miles from the causeway. As you can see, it's very beautiful. It's a lavender sky, lavender paint sky. I love running this trail because it's so scenic, peaceful, quiet, and so I run this trail a lot. Here, it's just another small pond. This area is surrounded by small ponds, and the river level went a little higher because we had a storm the other day, so it made it a lot higher. But I'm going to finish up my run here. There's a nice sun up there. Setting, this is a beautiful time of the day. Nice, cool, 70-degree weather. A crisp, cool wind. And I'm enjoying it. So, I'm about to finish up. I'm about the 2 mile mark, just over the 2 mile mark. So, maybe I'll end up with 4 miles. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. The stuff I tried, the stuff from the vitamin shop, it hasn't really kicked in yet, so it may take a while longer. My legs still feel tight, so maybe I'll need to drink more electrolytes. I carried the bottle with me here. I mixed it up with water and electrolytes in here. So perhaps if I take another swig, that'll do the trick. So let's hope so. So I'm about to finish up this run. It's probably gonna get dark on me, but we'll see you shortly. All right, it's gotten dark on me, and here's the other side of the apartment right here. The water fountain bursting high in the air, higher than usual. I think this is pretty scenic. I love this nighttime out here. It's real beautiful, quaint, and quiet. Ooh, why is that flash on? Man, that flash light. I can't even look at the camera. But this is it here. And I'm tail end of the run. It looks like I'm gonna get maybe 4.5 miles in.